It's showtime.
I'll have to explain myself.
They're already at it this morning. Let's quickly go to Jamie. I'll tell you about the weather in just a moment. It's hot in here, though, isn't it, Coach?
Yes.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens, Indiana. Let me fill this right quick, Joseph. You weren't here, Coach Pugh, you weren't here. Y'all, none of y'all really. The other pair of pants I have just like this, identical, the zipper tore up on the shorts. So that means my chapstick that I keep in my right, I never put anything in my left pocket because I had a wreck there and I got a scar when I was 6 years old.
Get over your fears.
I had duct tape over my pants pocket to hold my chapstick in.
Oh, no.
Well, Jamie, Dr. Weiser, she said, well, Jamie, put the thing right there. I said, no, my thing's next to my chapstick. And then Gloria said, well, that little thing you got over there.
That little chapstick won't hurt anything in that pocket.
Little thing.
Oh, goodness.
So the show went bad.
That's how.
Yeah.
All right. Joseph's in here this morning, too. Good to have you back in action. We can see everybody today. Zack's ready to go. We'll talk about the devastation of the Alabama defense later.
I get text messages like
Talking to the mic, Zack. Talking to the mic.
Zack, that microphone is for a purpose.
Treat it like food. Treat it like food. Get
Test 1, 2, I'm on, Brad. I'm on.
But first of all, before I forget it, as Zack well remember, let's do the weather first.
If Brad can still hear after that, we'll be good for the rest of the show. All right, 60 degrees outside. It feels wonderful. These lights are super hot today, baby. Okay, it is going to be an absolutely beautiful day. Put the cushions back on the patio furniture. No rain for a week, so get out and enjoy. Fall temperatures in the air, all these lows anyway. 85 for your high, full sunshine. Enjoy some warm days. Humidity index down.
Is that Frank being on the side of the car?
All right, before we get cranking on the show, we want to go to Coach Jeff Pugh. Paul passed away last night. We didn't know that this morning. Paul Hargrove, as we were talking about East Limestone. Tell us basically what he meant to you and what he meant to the folks at East Limestone.
Well, he is East Limestone High School, or was. Always been a friend to me, always been there as a mentor. Love the school, love the community. And, we're going to miss him. I'll really miss him. He walked down that hill many a day to come down and talk to me during football seasons. That's the last thing he asked me, how's the team going to be? I went and seen him 2 days ago and had a massive stroke and just didn't make it through it. So we're going to miss him, but he's meant a lot to our school. And, really Limestone County. I always fought for things in Limestone County. And I think he really cared about the county and cared about East Limestone. We're going to miss Coach Paul, and we want to make sure we send out our condolences to the family. They're good people.
All right. Well, I knew you wanted to
How
say something
Paul?
this morning.
83.
83. Is it true he had the only undefeated team ever at East Limestone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to tell me that all the time.
We went through the season undefeated that year, and then we got beat in the third round. So he did go 9-0 in 65. I think it was 65.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, he always, Paul was quite a talker.
He was a talker.
Quite a talker.
He was a talker.
Speaking of talkers, let's go to somebody right
Not
now.
like you are a talker.
Yeah, really.
Let's go to sports. Here he is now. Ready and fired up to go.
Well,
Zack, are we going to lose every game?
no, just good. No, we'll be fine.
Catfish Sports Incorporated. Catfish. Get it.
As Coach Pugh likes to call me Catfish. Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by All-Star Plumbers. For all your plumbing needs, go to All-Star Plumbers, and by Applebee's Tailgate Talk, 10 to 12 every Saturday morning on ZTV, WKC, the Big 1080. It's sponsored by ZTV 11 and then SaveByGloria.com. So, hey, I'm going to give a couple birthday celebrations. We usually always have a big birthday celebration but I'm going to say birthday celebration for little Jamie Cooper. The country rover will be celebrating a birthday today, this weekend. And we won't be on Tuesday, but
Zack,
our buddy
Zack.
our buddy.
Don't do what you're supposed to be doing before you start trying to ad-lib on me here.
Okay.
You're screwing my whole week up.
Okay, well, I do have to. Okay, I won't say. Okay, I'll let y'all give the other birthday. I'll let Gloria give that one
Well,
later.
you can do Jay's. I mean, go ahead.
Okay, well, our buddy Jay Vasher will be having a birthday Wednesday. He'll be the big 5-0, so we'll give that. Hey, in a yard sale 103 Hammond Street this weekend, so go by my parents'
They
house.
can't
That's a
possibly
flea
have
market.
anything left.
flea market.
Exactly.
Hey.
That's not a
You
flea
look
market.
good in those Duluth butt-naked underwear.
That's a business license
That's
needed.
right, yeah. Hey, big crowd. Hey, this will be the only game tonight, so it will be, as Coach Pugh said, it will be. Him and Coach Davis mentioned in the news carrier. Big crowd expected tonight, so everybody come out east and west. The game will be on. If you're not there, Play Action Sports will be carrying that, so download your Play Action Sports app to listen to that game tonight. So come on out. Tina Lawrence will be starting her 30th year coaching at Austin, so go out there.
Don't get too. What?
Freshman orientation.
What was she coaching, Zach?
Volleyball.
Okay.
Thank you there, Brad. Yes. Auburn be getting ready for their game. I believe it'll be at 6 o'clock, right, Joseph?
Is that ESPN?
Be ESPN on
It was
that.
on ABC.
I thought that was, maybe it
I
is.
thought he followed the Bama game on 31.
It is ABC.
Pay attention to who's in charge.
2:30
I told you.
Alabama. They talked about Christian
You'd
Harris.
think the sports guy and the Auburn guy would know what channel you're going to be on.
Christian, they talked about Christian Harris getting the big rise on the Alabama defense at linebacker. Well, little did we know after this article came out that Shane Lee will be starting right beside him as a
How many
true
more we
freshman.
got? Linebackers.
Hey, we're falling right and left. So, I mean, Tua was the quarterback on offense, and Dylan Moses was the quarterback on defense. Now, Christian Harris and Shane Lee's really got to step it up. But, hey, let's give some games. Friday night, Austin and Decatur, Brooks and Hartselle, Gardendale and Athens. They'll be breaking out that new field. Madison Academy, Lawrence County, Vinemont at Faultville. Our buddy Coach T. Mitchell will be starting to have his first game. Ardmore at Elkmont and Tanner at Clements. Those are just a few of the games that will be happening
Goodness,
this
only a
weekend.
few. We'd be here all day.
Well, I just want to give a few of these guys. There are a few other games out there this weekend, James, so everybody get out. But everybody get out to West Limestone night, east and west. It'll be a packed house.
I got to ask you, Coach, when you go out on the field before this game, is that kind of like people want to be him and want their picture made with him and autographs? And
No,
things like that?
no.
You know how the Swami was. He's kind of stood out in the crowd.
No, I'm running around doing
If he don't
whatever I
run
need.
where to put those footballs for pregame, he's fixing to get fired.
I do everything but the football. Come on, Coach. I ain't got time to put the football
Have you
in.
been calling Feinmeyer every day this week?
Every day.
Hey, I heard you yesterday. Yeah, I just
I
had
was
to
the
be.
voice of reason, as always. You know.
What are they talking about on Feinbaum about Alabama going to have a devastating
Well,
season?
Paul was actually pretty confident they'd be all right, just like I am. You know, you got to play with what you got. And if you're an Alabama team, you don't let adversity affect you in a negative way, anyways.
That's
So
true.
you deal with it. So
But-
so when you put coach knows when you put a young guy in, he's going to do one of two things: succeed or fail. There's no middle ground.
So all we got to do is score 50 or 60 points, right?
If we score 40 a game, then we got a chance.
If they lose to Duke,
Well, no, yeah. Well, I don't think we're gonna have a
It's
problem with
gonna be
Duke.
bad.
Coach
I'm just
P
looking-
said he
I'm
wasn't
talking
even
about
going to watch the game.
the
He
rest
told
of
me
the
he wasn't even going to
season.
watch the game.
You looking
Saturday.
up scores already? We got any pictures, Brad? I'm kind of getting lost here.
Yep. Another person that has.
And you know,
See,
and
they're in trouble.
the guys who come in,
Donnie
they
Fritz.
might do really good.
Donnie
So, I mean,
Fritz passed away yesterday, a legend in music.
Yes.
Big buddy of Chris Christopherson over the Shoals area. Did our show a lot
Many,
when we
many
did it live
times.
over there. We got some video of Donnie playing with Max Russell that day over at Champ's Chicken that we shot in Sheffield that day, a couple years ago. But Donnie passed
Need some
away. He's a
sunglasses.
legend. He's a rocker, too, from way back.
Good guy,
So,
good guy.
Anyway, great guy too. So he did our show often. Everybody, if you was somebody in the Shoals area, Clint,
You were
you
on
did
the
our
show.
program.
No doubt.
All
Right.
musicians.
If you was somebody in Athens, you don't want to come up here because you never know what I might say to you.
Let's just be a has-been.
All right, we'll take a break and come back and play David Turner's #1 game in worldwide at 6:15. Judge Jamie, y'all hang on. And now it's time to play Clint Legg's #1 game show. We're worldwide this morning. Judge James, sponsored by Zeke at One Love here. He's going to come through that door any minute now.
I hear him.
Oh,
And
he's
then
on the
he's
way
on
to ball
his way to
game.
Dallas to watch Auburn play Oregon. And who you going to be for, David, that game?
I have no comment on that. I want Auburn to win for the SEC.
In case y'all forgotten,
You are
wrong answer.
lying.
Right answer. And all you millions playing worldwide. Here's the first question. Who spoke to the Rotary? What big Bama fan?
Clint Lamb.
That is the right answer.
Clint Lamb, he's
Clint
pretty good.
Lamb, little boy, my good buddy Pete.
We had him on tailgate talk.
Zack, we don't care.
I do. We had Coach Legg, Coach Pugh.
David Turner, have you ever listened to Zach's show on
We've
the
had
Big
we had
Ten?
What do you keep asking me these questions for? I don't really listen to them too much on radio.
I have listened to it. I've been on the show.
He's been on the show before.
I've been on the show.
The only time people listen to it is when they're on there and they can't listen to nothing else, right, Jeff?
Stop being ugly.
The two
We're
cents.
pulling your commercial. You do know I'm on there, right? I mean,
Todd the
you do
Bob.
know
I'm going to listen next time. Tell me when it comes on.
I'm working here.
Coach
You don't see me
Pugh will be on
walking
at
at the sheriff's
10:15
office interrupting you, do you?
You have done that before, though.
Oh,
Well, again,
absolutely.
too, if you don't hush. What two streets are going to be paved in Athens with a new 2-cent sales tax?
Jefferson's.
Lindsay,
I don't know, but I can name about 5 that need to be repaved real quick.
I'll let you have a good answer. Lindsay Lane from Pepper Road to 72 and Burlington Road from West Top Street to Washington.
It'll be about time.
Only the two guys over there would know the answer. Decatur Daily put this in here. How many officials are there in our area to call football games?
3,
14.
Be about
50.
80.
That's close enough. I'll let you have it. But here's a real question. How many are per game? How many do you get per game?
6.
One of them being the clock guy. How much money do they get paid?
Too much.
$200 a game.
$100.
I paid $6,900 a year to get back.
They make $100 each. Clock
I hope
operator
they not
gets
watching today,
$55.
Coach.
At home.
There's a shortage.
Thank you, Don Wyden.
There's a shortage. What is the name of the college team?
I'll do it for free.
It's only been,
Yeah.
hey, this ain't the Fine Bomb Show. You need to give me that hotline number where I can take up with me sometime on there. What is the name?
expensive.
What is the name of the college out of Talladega that's only had a team for 2 years that won the national championship last year?
Talladega School for the Blind.
Yeah, but I was going to say Blind Boys of Alabama. That was a band.
Yeah.
Alabama
House
School. It is
football.
Alabama, but the name of the team they combined with the Deaf School. The Deaf Silent Warriors. That's the name of their team. Y'all know that?
I did not.
I don't know how
I
they
did not
play.
either, yeah.
Deaf.
According to USA Today this morning, who is the face of college football?
Coach Saban.
Herb Street.
Football
Knicks.
player.
Lee
Tua
it's a
Tagovailoa.
football player.
Trevor Lawrence.
No,
They've got a girl on the front page?
Trevor Lawrence. There he is. He is the face of college football.
This is a Mennonite village.
Well, we'll see how he does.
He stopped the mud in our mud, did he?
Hey, Amish, come here.
Hey, Ish, throw me the ball.
Hey, he's going to have a little bit more pressure on him this year.
Article in AL.com by John Archibald the other day. He played football at Banks High School. They had an undefeated, didn't win a game, and then they won a game. Who coached there for a winning, and took them to a winning season
Banks High School.
back in the 70s?
That'd be Jack Rutledge and Jack Rutledge.
They went there. Who was their coach? Their coach down there?
I can't remember.
David Cutcliffe.
Cutcliffe. Come on.
Anyway,
I
he
met-
was a coach. There he
I met him and his wife when they were at Mississippi. He's really nice.
Looks like he's
Hope he ain't too nice.
Well, no, I
Saturday
Oh,
night.
my God, from Lord of the
Did
Rings.
y'all hear about this? He says here, a North Alabama coach over at Douglas High School had his players crawl a car across hot pavement until they
Yeah.
scratched and bled. Did you see that? And the mothers filed a complaint against him.
That was a mistake.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Why would you do
Shouldn't have done
that?
that.
Said he was
What
trying
was
to
Nick
toughen them up.
Saban's worstest defeat in college football?
Clemson.
You got beat 50.
That is the right answer.
Yeah.
50 to
Nebraska,
10.
Tom Osborne.
Tom Osborne, supposedly the greatest team ever, the 1995 national championship. That's good, Jeff. You are a football historian. No wonder you're one of the best coaches in the state of Alabama.
Roll Tide.
That could last 2 tonight.
Could be short-lived. According to USA Today, this is Labor Day weekend. What is the best time to beat the traffic if you're going somewhere?
4 a.m.
Monday morning.
Jeff, it says here Thursday before 6 p.m. will be the worst part of the day, but you're right. Early mornings is the best time to go, about 4 o'clock.
That's when I'm coming home, so I know.
What is the best time to travel down Lindsay Lane to Tomerlin?
Never.
Anytime.
Never.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah, there's 6 cops in Lindsay Lane.
Yeah, exactly.
What is the latest news to come out of San Francisco?
We're not getting any more.
There's no telling.
Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, Clint, you've been an educator, I thought you might know this. The latest, but surely not the last demonstration of insanity. This is an AP article right here by Cal Thomas. The words convicted felon, offender, convict, addict, juvenile delinquent are no longer used in San Francisco. These individuals were henceforth being referred to as justice-involved people.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
just
sure.
thugs.
Right.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? That's just stupid.
Now you can't even use criminal. It will not be referred to. It will now be referred to as a returning resident or a formerly incarcerated person.
Sure.
They've lost their
Talk
minds.
it all.
Yeah,
Who comes up with this bull?
He's a FIP, a formerly incarcerated
You
person.
cannot call them convict. You cannot call them.
So what happens if you do?
You call him Nub.
Well, they gonna come get you?
Yeah.
They're gonna arrest you? I mean, that's crazy.
I still got some words for
Drug
him.
Yeah.
addicts.
I don't think I ever want to go back to California.
Gronk.
Yeah.
Kronk. What's his latest endeavor?
A bar.
Psychiatric help.
CBD oil.
CBD oil. That is the right answer, Todd. He's into that business now. Let me remind you, if you are in the market for any of that stuff, 2 him girls. Or just call me one limp guy.
You do actually take it out to the car for him.
Personal delivery. Hey, that stuff works, man.
Gronk should team up with Mike Tyson.
Yeah. They did. So they interviewed a soccer player on NBC yesterday, too. And he said because of smoking cannabis and doing this, that it has restored his health. He didn't have to take pills and stuff anymore. Only Zack will know the answer to this next question.
Uh-oh.
What is the newest flavor for Bluebell ice cream?
I knew it. Food.
Buffalo chicken.
Oh, come on now. That wouldn't make you no
Meatless
good.
hamburger.
I saw that Popeyes can't keep enough of those chicken sandwiches.
Oh, they're out of them now.
Are they any good, Zach?
I have never had one.
Chick-fil-A never
Peach
runs
cobbler.
out.
Salted caramel cookie.
I don't know about that.
That sounds pretty
It
good.
does.
What you law? I was gonna get y'all something today to celebrate.
I won't get to eat none, but
Nobody offered to bring donut. Y'all are just
I forgot.
ex-friends of mine.
when you're
I forgot.
diabetic, you can't be eating that kind of
That's
stuff. So,
right.
you
When
know.
you're trying to lose weight and be as healthy as I appear to be, look at me. I don't eat donuts either. And he's on a diet too.
That's right. Dropped 8 pounds.
It's awesome.
Good deal.
Got my blood sugar right at normal.
Where'd you lose it?
Up here.
What new law goes into effect in Alabama September?
Oh,
Married
Seatbelt.
the back seatbelt law, yeah.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
They still didn't. It's still legal to ride in the back of a pickup truck, though, right? Because it is legal in Alabama to ride in the back of a
I
truck.
don't
It's
know.
still legal. It's still stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Everybody
think
who died last year in Limestone County in a car wreck wasn't buckled in.
you can sit
And
in the
there's no
back with
sympathy for the devil
you
when you
know,
don't do what you're supposed to.
tailgate down like you used
Joseph's
to.
Way, the fastest woman on wheels, Jessie Combs, died
she
yesterday,
did.
the other day at 39. What was her speed record?
like 497 or something like that.
That's a way wrong answer, but I'll let you not have it.
297.
309, what?
I said 297.
398 miles an hour. She was
Okay.
trying to break that.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah.
She's been on so many shows. You know, she was on Mythbusters for a while. She was on Overhauling. She was on Extreme 4x4.
Never watched it.
Anyway,
She won't be anymore, though.
Yeah.
How'd she die?
car crash. It was one of those
Jet
rocket-propelled cars
cars.
across the desert.
Desert in Oregon is what it's saying. All right, here we go.
She'll be on reruns.
Back to me, boys. What famous NFL legend is being drugged into divorce court?
L.A.
Jerome Bettis.
Joe Namath.
That's what I was about to say.
What?
Well, not because he's married. He's only married one time. His daughter, you read that? His daughter's getting divorced from her worthless husband. The husband has filed a petition to get him into court because he says that he provides for him financially and bought him a penthouse in New York. And he's wanting all those records out there where he don't have to pay child support.
Dad can give a daughter a gift.
What are the name of nameless two daughters?
Crimson and Todd? I don't know. I'm just joking.
Jessica and Olivia. That would be a good answer, though. It would be a dang good answer. Joe Namath was married to a girl named Deborah Mays back in the day. Younger woman, nothing wrong with that. They got divorced. She married a plastic surgeon in California. What does he specialize in?
Breast implants.
Lips,
Facial and reconstruction.
butts.
Penal implants.
What?
Okay. Totally opposite of what we were
Okay.
talking about.
You see what you learn on this
Where
program?
do you get that information?
I know, exactly.
That's just
So Joe
insane.
Namath's ex-wife married a surgeon that does penile
He's
implants.
trying to upgrade.
Do you like Google something that says questions nobody cares about, and that's where you get these
Is
things?
that not interesting?
What does her son's brother's wife do?
Yeah.
All day today, David, when you're talking to
He's got a
customers,
rub shop on the
all
corner.
day today, hey, when you call Feinbaum today, say, you know what Joe Namath's ex-wife?
Yeah, did you know that? Yeah, you probably know. They won't let you on the show no
I'll
more,
send it
bro.
off to Jim and he can say
How
that.
dare you say that and give me full credit.
Feinbaum would be like, we don't want to call, listen to you anymore.
New Hope.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call him one of these days, Greg.
I don't want to be banned, you know.
David, when you're talking to people in insurance, say, hey, did you know Joe Namath's ex-wife married a penal
They'd be like, who cares?
That's why you need more life insurance.
That's right.
The fastest roller coaster in the world is you like roller coasters,
I
don't you?
do.
Yeah.
It is called, I got it right here, the Falcon Flight. It's a 16-seater. How fast will it go in 5 seconds?
87 miles an hour.
125.
200.
Joseph, 160, 155.
Ooh, I need that.
I
Ooh.
don't think
That's a
so.
lot of business. Where is it? Where did it say it was at?
Yes.
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
Dubai.
I want to ride a
go
roller
ride
coaster
it.
in Saudi Arabia.
But it's only a
Jackson rode
one-time
one in
ride.
Dubai
because
that was
of
really
Jackie.
fast.
One of them
Yeah, really.
is a pass record, 150.
Okay.
Only one man on the set over here in the middle would know the answer to the next question.
Is it a Miami Vice question?
I haven't heard
I said in the
Steve.
middle.
Oh,
I thought you was
okay.
meaning over there.
I thought you meant over there, too.
It's talking over there.
What is Harley Davidson? You ride, don't you?
Yeah.
You got a hog.
Yes, sir.
Man, you got a hog. What is Harley Davidson's first ever experience right now that they've got out for sale? You got one of them too. Right? You got one.
Oh, they got this little kiddie ride thing for kids. It's
That ain't it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't
electric
know.
motorcycle.
Yeah, it is a little electric motorcycle
It's an
for kids.
electric bicycle.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, it's for adults.
Oh, well, this one I saw was for
What's
kids.
the name of it?
I don't know.
Electric. There it is right there.
Well, they got a miniature version. I saw one of the Harley Davidson up at Fort
buy
Bragg
one for him?
kids.
you buy
No,
one?
I'm going to get one for my little grandson when he gets a little older.
Clint, since you've kind of been a loser in this game, and Todd along with you, I don't know what to. This is a winner-take-all multi-answer question here.
Okay.
All right, y'all ready? And all
Can't
you
wait.
people playing home, and all you millions, maybe playing around Huntsville this morning or wherever, what other country you're in. Hope you understand me. Here we go. It's called utterly ridiculous. Scientists have found that fitting cows with methane detecting harnesses to measure potent greenhouse gases right here. You ready?
Is that for
He
real?
knows about cows.
There they are right there. Here we go. Here's the question right here. Grass is just, the cows are gassy. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, I did.
How much do each cow produce each year of methane gas in a fart?
300 liters.
Per fart or the whole year?
300 cubic liters.
Come on, Clint.
133 cubic feet.
How many? 3 tons of farts.
What?
Yeah, 3 tons.
Each
A lot of
cow.
Each cow.
That is
3 tons. Okay.
That's a big deal.
important.
That's a lot.
Who measures that? Who's
Yeah, really. I mean, how would you like to have that job?
According to scientific survey,
She was very
how many times a day does the average person fart? or pass wins?
17.
10.
17.
I say
That's if you got health problems.
That's a normal guy.
I'm gonna say
I'll have to go with Coach Skipworth on the end. Around 15 to 21 times a day. So,
But women fart more than men do.
What do they eat?
no, they don't. They never do. No, they don't.
hey, who's that right there?
big-headed cows right there.
They say
I like
they
that
don't.
flat top on that one cow.
Here we go.
Oh, my.
What is 99% of a fart composed of?
Methane.
Humor.
Odorless gas. It's the other 1%.
I don't think so.
It's the other 1%
That
makes
kills
it.
you.
Right?
By the way, I love that yoga picture of Zack on Tuesday. I did see that.
Which one?
The
yoga
picture.
Yoga picture.
See what you learned on this program, Clint, Jeff?
Yeah.
They kind of look like.
You know what it's like?
There it is.
It's great to be the smartest one at 6 a.m.
That
You know, that's
Hey,
what
don't
I...
forget, we still on. Celebrate my birthday. Send me a gift today. Jamie Cooper, a living local legend, will be 66 August 30th.
Wow.
Thanks for the gift.
66.
We're going to
It
get
ain't
you
your
one of those
birthday
methane
yet.
harnesses.
We'll take a break, y'all. Hang on.
Welcome back. Let's quickly go over the forecast. Welcome to almost end of summertime. Starting to feel like fall is in the air. 61 degrees out there this morning, full sunshine. Humidity index should be lower. Yesterday was beautiful. All week, no rain. Just enjoy. It's going to be great.
Oh, man, I hate Dusty ain't here this morning. He texted me to go to
He's
Atlanta.
not
He'll
here.
be back, but
There it is.
just a little slow today. Wake up, Brad. Auburn ain't even on yet. I just wonder what this book of Dusty's is worth now that he's resigned. Not resigned, he retired.
Retired.
When it's going to
Gambling
go
with a
up.
turn loser wins. I just wonder if this book is worth any more now.
Probably.
Of course, he's not leaving until the Sunday before Easter.
April 5th, 20.
When he gets up here again next week, well, he can explain himself. But anyway, you know he's retired.
What's he going to do?
Soon, somebody else will be. I figured it out.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Figured it out, Clint. What is it? 3.5 years from today, I'm gonna call it quits on morning TV.
Yeah, right.
3.5 years.
Yeah. Right now,
Who's gonna fill in for
Clint,
you?
with your favorite entertainer, Happy Hal, is wanting to come in and fill in and take over. All right, Jeff, open the season tonight. How excited is tonight?
I think, like Zack said, if there's not any more games around here, it'll be packed. And you never know what's going to happen. Kids play hard that first game, so you better protect the football because anything can happen. I think it's going to be a good football game.
Are injuries higher first game?
You know, I tell you what,
Way to
people
tell.
getting hurt more in practice. We've had a couple hurt in practice, so you know, I don't know. You know, the things they've done in football now to try to limit the contact, I think it actually hurts you because in practice you're trying to limit contact all the time, and then they get in the game. You know, the speed of the game changes when they turn the lights on. So I think that's causing a lot of these injuries.
What is your schedule on game day? I mean, basically, what happens at East Limestone Day? And I'll talk to Clint here in just a second, too.
Well, the kids will be there at 7, and we feed them on game day mornings. So we come in and just kind of have a little fellowship there in the morning time. Then they'll go to, when they go to class, so they usually got a pep rally on the first game. So we'll have a pep rally day, so we'll be on a shorter schedule. And they come to me this afternoon. Once we do the pep rally, you know, they come to me in the afternoon. We have team meal, and then we'll start watching a little film. just one last little briefing of film before we get on the bus to go, and then it goes by fast, to be honest with you. It'll be 5 o'clock before we know it, and we'll be over there already.
You couldn't ask for, weather-wise, a more perfect night, could you?
Well, if it was like 70, it'd be nicer.
What is it from you don't coach any longer, so today is kind of a, you don't have to worry with it, and then again, you don't get to partake in the excitement of it. So is it a big deal for you on the opening day of the season?
You better be worried for me.
Well, I say it's a big deal. I mean, I told him I ain't slept at all last night thinking about it, and I still think about it. And even though I'm not a coach, it's still, one us to do good, one us to win. And,
now, are you on the sideline during every game?
Oh, yeah.
Is that legal?
Who cares?
I don't care.
So
It's just the adrenaline.
What takes place with all the students at East Limestone today? The kickoff of the season. You got a pep rally at what time?
It should be around 2:20, 2:30. All the kids 6 through 12 go, and they're usually pretty good ones over there at East Limestone.
It's a good place.
So you were head coach up at Ardmore, so you missed coaching, actually.
A lot.
But you moved up in the education world to be a principal. And soon
Is that what you call it?
And soon you'll have your own school.
You won't tell them how much fun you have in being a principal.
It's a lot of fun.
I bet it is. You probably have to deal with everything.
That's right.
A big responsibility.
But you like it.
Yes, sir.
Somebody tried to tell him.
All right. Now, like you said the other day, the season will be over before you know it, though. But this is the big deal, kickoff.
Oh yeah, and look, that's why we wanted to play these type games. The Athens, West Limestone, get Ardmore back on schedule, because those games matter to the kids in the county. They matter to the people of the county. That place tonight, I promise you, it'll be hard to see.
And they
better
opened last week, didn't they?
They won. They beat Tanner. They're fired up. They got a lot of people back. They feel like they got a good team, and it's a challenge for us. But that's what it's all about. That's what football is about.
All right. Well, let's talk about Alabama. How bad is the news coming out of Alabama with Dylan Moses?
I think it's bad, just because it would be a lot worse if we were playing somebody besides Duke. And Duke's good, but if it was somebody like we usually open up with, a Michigan or somebody, if we played Clemson a couple of times to open up the year, you lose your signal caller on defense that's calling the alignments of all the other people. Yeah, and we've already lost the other starter, so that's 2 starters, and I don't know. It just seems like something's not right. We're losing too many people in the preseason at Alabama.
Clint, do you think we'll make all of our extra points this year?
Definitely. But I tell you this, I think the kid that's going to replace, even though he's a true freshman, the kid Sean Lee could be a SEC, all SEC.
2 true freshmen starting at linebackers?
Mm-hmm. It's just tough calling. Like you said, man, he's the one calling the huddle, calling the plays, calling that. It's tough, especially in Saban's defense.
So what are your girls doing this football season? I know they're
playing softball. We'll be in Murfreesboro Sunday tournament.
So they're playing that much? How much are you and your wife on the go playing softball with these girls?
A lot. I mean, we play for a great travel organization now, and it's good softball, and they're learning a lot, and we're on the go a lot.
So how you do it? Hey guys, congratulations. Good luck tonight. We'll be. I'll read about it at the bar and find out what the score is, or Zack can send me something tonight. But anyway. Way to go, guys, and thanks for the birthday gifts.
The question of all questions, how many farts have you let while we've been talking here?
None yet, but I'm about to blow up. Awesome. Good question, though. Good question.
15.
Y'all hang on.
Oh, boys.
Well, that could be worse.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. I paid more than that for it.
We'll build on it.
I ain't going back out there.
No, not to live.
Oh, I thought you know.
I'm in my dream home.
I'm going to put me a trailer out.
That's for when you retire.
Put one of them small. I'm already retired. Can't y'all get the hint? Soon we'll be down to 1 day a week.
That's true.
Hey, my goal is to do 2 hours on Thursday to make up for not doing it on Tuesday.
Do a 2-hour show on Thursdays?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Tuesday runs is
And
Monday.
just remember, don't mention Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Don't tell us. Yes.
Let's talk about insurance. Are there any good agents around here?
There's a lot of good agents around.
But the best one sitting with us this morning.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I don't know what to say now.
Hard to follow that.
I know they can't come see you, come see them, so business is pretty good.
Business has been really good. Yeah, we've had a lot of. We've been very fortunate. Everybody will call in for give us referred leads and stuff like that.
Kind of lucky. Everyone needs a car.
Yeah.
Houses are selling like crazy.
Right.
So.
And then, of course, we've got great products and a great company. We do have life insurance, financials, do a lot of commercial, farms, things like that.
Get that
Do most
long-term
people
care.
overpay for insurance?
Sometimes, but then sometimes you will find where they don't have enough insurance.
What, is that the biggest thing?
Yeah,
They think
here
they're
lately,
covered or not?
Yeah, here lately, people will think they have things that they don't, and so that's why you need to review your coverage. If nothing else, just to make sure that you're covered correctly.
Oh, but I saw that company. I won't say their name. That it's the cheapest around.
Oh yeah,
anywhere.
well, yeah, they always say that. The cheapest around is not always the best.
Exactly.
Because when you have a claim and you're trying to
in trouble.
get your claim paid and you got to go through a 1-800 number, they don't care. They don't know who you are, so you're just another number.
And then you find out you don't have enough coverage.
People stunned when you said, well, you're not covered on this.
Sometimes. And then we just had one that we had to do, and this was a fault of one of the agents that wrote this guy a long time ago. It was in Tennessee, and he's not with us anymore. I don't even know who it was. And somehow this guy got assigned to me. I didn't even know he was assigned to me. And they had a claim, and the adjuster calls me and says, "Hey, man, he had a hay barn, and it's not covered because they wrote it like a regular home. Should have wrote it as a farm." And I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is. So we did a claims reconstruction. We did get the claim paid, and now we went out and got it all rewritten the way it's supposed to be. So everything's good, but. Yeah, if you don't review your coverage on a yearly basis, or at least every 2 years, things change. I mean, you'll forget what you have. You maybe told somebody that you wanted this and thought you had it, and then all of a sudden you don't. And then when you do have a claim, all they're going to say is, well, it's not. You don't have it, so we don't have to pay. And they don't care if how long you had it with them. I mean, and sometimes the agent can't do everything. I mean, you can try, you can do everything you can to help someone, but if the bottom line is if it's not there, they're not going to pay it. I don't care what company it is. Yeah.
That's why you are the #1 agent in this part of the world.
That's right.
Well, I appreciate that. We just try to give good service. We're always going to be there to help you if we can. And then, like I said, we're not always the cheapest, but we're going to. One thing about it.
Cheapest ain't always the best.
Yeah, you're going to make the bottom line is you're going to be insured correctly. After we get done.
But though you have saved people. I mean, I've
I do save people a lot of money sometimes, but it's not every time. Not all the time.
Right. And you will tell them.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't help you, I'm going to tell you. You need to stay with what you have.
All right. Joseph, you look like you need help, but any car shows? Labor Day weekend, I'm sure there ain't no car shows.
Oh, there's a bunch. There's a cruise in tomorrow night. There's some shows on Saturday. There's probably a Sunday show and a couple on Monday. So got you covered. Look at these snazzy new graphics here. So on Monday, September the 2nd, is the 100th annual Labor Day celebration over at Spring Park, Tuscumbia. $20 a vehicle, 50-50 tickets. So, a lot of these celebrations have car shows in conjunction with them. So that one's from 8 to 1. Sweet Tater Festival is a car show at Smith Lake Park, County Road right there in Coleman. I don't know how many vehicles these shows have at them, but they do draw
they got beautiful weather for it all weekend.
And people are off. So Lions Club over in Coleman, North Coleman, it's the Fairview Randall Shed Park. That one's also from 8 to 3, awards at 2. Says proceeds there. So there is a Sunday show. Walmart Memorial. It's not really a show. This one's called the Thin Blue Ride. They raise money for fallen officers. It's a memorial fund. They raised over $1,000 last year. I participated in this one the first year, and it's a really good event. It is for Mustangs only, so just FYI, this is the 4th annual one, but it's the Walmart down there on South Parkway. It's on the right if you're headed south. Let's see, Elkton. This is a charity car show on Ball Road from 10 to 3 on Saturday. So there was more shows. Once I started looking, I found there was more and more shows. And then tomorrow night is the Horsepower Therapy's Rocket City Tavern Cruise In. Those guys raise a lot of good money. They do things for our veterans that aren't able to do things. They take them to racetracks. They take them to drag strips. They get to do, it's almost like Make-A-Wish for them. So, hey, I got to check off another bucket list item this past weekend. We went to Somerset. I got to stand by and get my picture by the Mustang from the movie Bullet, the one that Steve McQueen drove. Unbelievable. There I am next to it. Yeah.
That was on your bucket list?
Well, yeah. I mean, because normally when you see this car,
You got one hell of a big bucket. That's all.
well, they're expecting this car. Yeah, they're expecting
them
this
off.
car next
I ain't
year
even
to
got a
sell
tin can
for
with it.
over $5 million. So I'll be able to say that I got my picture made with the car.
That car's worth $5 million.
Oh, at least it may bring more than that.
Be worth if I
Why would it be worth
jump
that much?
Well,
Because
it's-
it was Steve McQueen?
It's the most iconic movie car ever.
Really?
Yeah, that's the most iconic chase scene in movie history.
Before Burt Reynolds. I mean, that
Yeah, it really is.
Really?
They
Before
say
60 seconds.
Gone to 60 Seconds, the Bandit Trans Am, any of them. It is the most iconic ever. Normally, it's either in a cage, it's around ropes, they have security with it. But when he unloaded it, we had just rolled into the hotel, and he unloaded it from the trailer, and we spotted it. And so I ran up this hill and went live and started videoing, and I was like a kid in a candy store. I just about did.
Man, you got some weird bucket lists.
So,
You know what my bucket list things is?
What's
Talk
that?
more about me. Cause my
Talk more
Boy,
about
that almost scared me.
I don't even, I was like, easy now.
Today.
I don't know if you can say that on here.
Today is my last day to be 65. I mean, looking at me, I'm a young stud, you know, everything like that is what most people say.
Phone's going off.
Yeah. I'm sure it was a good comment.
Millions of
Years
fans.
ago, when I was turning 50, over next door, they re-upped it. Brandon put together a video that we're going to air right now, my 50th birthday, that was over in the ZYP studio, our first one. Since that time, they may have made some updates on it, but thank all y'all in advance for all the birthday gifts y'all going to be sending. You can still drop them off. Thank y'all for coming up. Roll Tide, boys.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, what are you?
Here's that video. We'll see y'all next week.
I don't think you'll see one of these chase the car either. Will you, big boy? In Morgan City, ever cut you over? Get kind of heavy. Jamie Cooper's. Mr. Possum here claims that he knows the answer to the world poverty situation. Eat more possum, is that correct? Yeah, he's gonna get you. This is a mean possum. In Huntsville with Mr. Possum and Little Possum, ever cut you over? Jamie Cooper. I don't believe I won't eat possum too much. You know? You don't like me, do you? Just think, in a couple more years, instead of sticking my finger in his mouth, I can stick my head in his mouth. At the Wild Kingdom in Orange Crossroads, have you cut you over? Don't be that way. Jamie Cooper. Nice little cutie. I also forgot to mention I am an alumni of Sneed State Junior College, though I wasn't here very long. That doesn't matter. That doesn't make a difference. You attended, you're an alumnus. Thank you. I attended a few classes. This is what you call genuine Authentic.
Really loves the downtown Florence at the Tennessee Valley Stockyard.
Don't look for the gray in his hair, 'cause he ain't got any. He's got a young thing beside him that just melts in his hand. He's middle-aged crazy, trying to prove he still can.
I guess I better get out of town. I may not be Sunset Carson or Wild Bill Cody or even Sundown Jack. I'm the country rover in Jackson County, Jamie Cooper. I'm sicker than a dog. And this plane's a mess. I hope I can get out of it. He crawls out of a ride with the famous Thunderbird. He doesn't look too good, does he? Jack, I thought you said he wasn't bugged. Today, the Mule Day celebration. That's right, Clyde. You need anything?
Yeah.
What do you need?
Country over hat.
Your country rover hat. Okay. Clyde. I might be a redneck, but now he's a redhead. Raven, Ray Perry. Ray, there's nothing wrong. It looks natural.
It looks terrible.
It does not look terrible.
All right, y'all, look at his hair. Do you notice anything different?
We weren't even going to bring that up, Ray.
Hey, you can't help but bring it up. I can see it from here. It's
Nobody
red.
was even. Nobody
it's like
was
a lamp.
Nobody was even going to notice it. Right? Yeah, boy. In Rangeville, I'm your country rover, Jamie Cooper.
Witness this unique event is our own country rover, Jamie Cooper.
In Rangeville, I'm your country rover, Jamie Cooper. In Hatton, I'm your country rover, Jamie Cooper. In Huntsville, I'm your country rover, Jamie Cooper. In Haverville, I'm your country rover, Jamie Cooper. In Bolton, I'm your country rover, Jamie Cooper.
Where do you think you're going?
Nowhere, believe me, nowhere. In Rangeville, I'm your country rover, Jamie Cooper.